don't sleep in the trophy room.
Subscribe to this channel, turn on notifications, and share the video on all of your platforms with media. Share, share, share.
Oh, but just like the river, I've been running ever since. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come.
I've been doing work to reach Rob's fan base globally. I've been doing some work specifically with his South African fan base, fans in Johannesburg, Cape Town, Zimbabwe, all over the continent of Africa, Botswana, and then people in England, Australia. So just trying to garner as much support for him globally so that people can show him support and rally behind him, because the media has done a horrible job depicting him around the world, and they just don't have a lot of information. What I have found is when you give people full fact-checked information about the case, they continue to support R. Kelly. They love his music. They love him as an artist. They love the impact that he has had on their life, and that's globally. So the efforts with South Africa, Cape Town, Johannesburg, Zimbabwe, Botswana, Australia, England, and all the various other places that I've been reaching people has been very well received. And they were really starved for the information because all they were getting was mainstream media, and we know what they were putting out. So they weren't getting a balanced story. They weren't hearing any of the details from the courtroom, and they are very glad and receptive to hear more details than they had been hearing in the media. So this effort is going well, and Robert has fans all over the continent of Africa and in many of the countries there. Johannesburg, Cape Town, Zimbabwe, Botswana, a lot of places where he still has fans who love his music. But unfortunately, because of the media, they have not been hearing anything positive. So they don't know what to believe. They are inundated with the negative, and they're trying to find as much information as they can, but they don't have the access that we have. Robert has always had a very good relationship with the continent of Africa, and specifically the people there. So he has an enormous amount of support, but they are listening to the reports like everybody else, and they're only hearing what the news is presenting them. So they don't have the balance of information that we have on social media. So I've been trying to add as much balance as I could to their perception. Doing as many interviews as I could. Bruce would join me sometimes, and giving them as much insight and information directly from the case and from the courtroom that they otherwise would not have access to. The people of Africa, and South Africa specifically, have a fondness for R. Kelly and his music. They loved when he came there. They remember that fondly. They remember, obviously, his close relationship with Mrs. Mandela. So they don't know what to believe, and they've been confused and obviously inundated with the Western perception and the mainstream media perception that has been one-sided. So it's been very good, and it's been received very well, the information that I've been getting to as many people as possible in South Africa, Cape Town, Johannesburg, Zimbabwe, Botswana, and London and England as well. So it's been a very good, prosperous effort. I will continue to reach as many fans globally as possible because that will have a enormous impact when he gets out and when he gets his career back on track. So we want to make sure that as much information can get spread as far and as wide as possible and get the truth out there, a balanced picture with as much details as possible. And that's really why I did my videos the way that I did, so that it's easy to share and easy to get global reach. I make the majority of my videos very short but full of content, full of evidence, so that I fact check each video within the video so it's believable. They can trust what they're seeing and they don't have to go search all over the place for verification. A lot of the fans have been reaching out to Robert, writing him, and I told them to uh, put money on his Cash App if they're able to, or send him money, not on his Cash App, but sending money through Western Union and paying by credit card if they wanted to give money to his commissary. So all of those efforts have been very well orchestrated, and Bruce and I will continue to do work quietly behind the scenes, reaching as many fans all around the world as we possibly can. A lot of the work we're keeping off social media and quiet behind the scenes to get as much of a impact without all of the foolishness that social media has been bringing to efforts to help Robert.
Oh, but just like the river, I've been running ever since. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gon' come. Long time coming, but I know a change's got to come.